Hi, very good evening for this session of webinar. I call it as a discussion call as well, wherein I discuss mostly about what all a working professional, a first-time manager usually needs. So what happens when a working first-time manager uh, takes office? The first problem that happens is he is from a an operation background, and he gets into the managerial role, and that is when the problem starts happening. Why so? Because let me let's see gallery. Yeah. Why so? Because while on operation or in the lower cadre, in the junior rank, he used to take the direction of his boss, his or her boss. Now he has come to the level of the manager, where he or she needs to take a decision. Once the decision making happens, it is a risky business. Risky in the sense, when you take a decision, when somebody takes a decision, it involves his responsibility. It includes his responsibility to make it a success. And for the first time manager who is taking decisions for the first time, what happens? There might be some mistakes. And anyways, nobody can be 100% perfect and correct in every decision one takes. But whenever you take a decision, you learn with your experience that it takes time. So how to do it? Let us discuss it in today's topic. So welcome everybody. Giri, Saab, you can switch on your video so that we can discuss. I can take your question as well. Giri Saab, are you there? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, madam.
Yeah. Can you switch on your video?
I'm outside.
Okay. So can you tell me your question so that I can take that question and then start going about my presentation? You have some questions so that.
Right now, I have no questions. You can proceed.
Okay. So are you a working professional?
No business.
Okay. So in business, you have employed many people.
Yes, madam.
How many people you have employed?
Right now, we have 5 employees.
Okay. What level they are? They are managers or something?
They are not managers, technicians, service engineer, and admin people.
Okay, admin. No, admin also take a lot of decisions. So what kind of business you have?
We are into water treatment and renewable energy, solar panels.
Okay, great. I am also into, no, I help. Actually, I know, I also work as a full-time consultant
Okay.
with an association, which is an association of microfinance institutions. So
Oh,
I help them to give loans to people who are adopting for renewable energy based livelihood assets. So like
okay.
solar pump, rope making machine, roti making machine, and all those things. So
So
uh,
we are supplier of rooftop panels.
rooftop panels. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are the only technical person in your establishment, or somebody else also is there?
Into water treatment, I am the only technical person. My technicians are there, but in renewable energy, I have my partner who is in the field almost 13 years.
Okay. Okay. So, any expectation out of this webinar that you have joined? Something might be there, right? Some expectation.
Yeah, only thing the retention of the employees and how to keep them work a consistent output like that with the goal oriented things, no? Because these people are working,
Huh.
but they are not goal oriented.
Okay. So why are you not bringing them into this webinar?
Yeah, next time definitely let me
Yeah,
plan.
yeah, sure, sure. So let me
Mm,
start with the presentation so that you can get a fair some idea about what I am going to present, right?
sure,
Uh,
sure.
yeah. So can you see my presentation? No.
Presentation right now,
Are you able
yeah,
to see now?
now I can able to see.
Yeah. So as I said, uh, let me uh, tell who this is for. This is for first time managers and also technicians. Also, we can take them as first time managers. You know, as you are saying, they are not very consistent with their goals and
Mm,
with their activities. That
mm,
happens with first time managers. They are not very
mm,
consistent. They are not very goal oriented. What they are
mm,
concerned about is taking the salary home, all that is they are bothered with, you know, and how much promotion, how much incentive they will get, right? And what
If it is
happens with that?
taken by
Like,
2 to 3 o'clock, no, they will be in the office. Otherwise, in the
sorry,
office, they can attend this meeting when they are in the office hours like that 2 to 3 or 2 to 4.
in the office hour only they work, beyond office hours they don't work. That is what you are saying?
Yeah, yeah. After going to the work, they have no this facility or Zoom like that. We can't be able to connect them.
Okay, so they don't have a
We can plan for
they,
at least our admin people by 2 to 3, 4 o'clock like that.
okay, so after office hours also you need them for work.
No, no. We can't able to catch them actually. They are coming from outside like that.
Okay, so
Office work
they
you can able to attend.
okay, okay. So this is a disciplinary thing. So you know what it is what is there for them here. So how to actually this is for them how they can actually look for reward, expertise, salary raise, promotion, opportunity, recognition, and incentive and leadership growth, right? So all these things I teach. So anything that you think that they are not capable of and they should not get this, then I need to counsel you, right? So
Mm.
see, in the same webinar where you are there, they cannot be there. Can you get that point? You know,
Yeah, sure.
so that is a very different thing. But if I I can tell from whatever you are saying, we can
Mm.
actually discuss this one to one and some other thing. And webinar is a place, Girisab, you have to be at home and you be attentive to it so that you can take some value at least, right? So,
Yeah.
so that is what I would have expected from you. Anyways, uh, the values that I offer here is everybody is into a dignified profession, right? If you are respecting your own dignity, like say you want to be respected and also honored and appreciated, you also should be able to appreciate them, right? And inclusion is like say if you are learning something, you should also appreciate that they should learn something. And whatever in your case, I can say that if they have learned something, do you know about what they have learned recently? So this is a reverse question, right? And growth, everybody is concerned about growth. So have you thought about their growth as well? Because when people are not growing, they are stagnant. And when they are stagnant, they are working at 20% productivity level. You cannot help, because there is some kind of complaint going on inside their heart. Every human being is like that. You understand, right? So if there is a complaint, people will not, whether it is me, you, or them, nobody will be satisfied. There, no, nobody is happy. Whenever we have a complaint, are we happy? We are not happy. Then we will escape something. We will do as much as it is required, and then we won't be there for the goal thing, right? So what are the pain points? The pain points are, here it is not, I'm not able to see. So the pain points are, let me do this. Are you able to see it properly?
Yes, yes.
So not being heard. This, please take note of this. Whether they are bothered about this, not being heard, no growth, not able to take decision, inability to find a solution, inconsistency, you already have told me, no presentation skills, problem with communication, problems with boss, uh, not appreciated. So tell me, out of this, how many points are relevant for them? Just take a note whether they are bothered about this thing. So it is something you need to know, right? Right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And the aspiration part, if you see aspiration, everybody looks for recognition, appreciation, opportunity, promotion, and expertise. They also need to grow some skill. Whatever skill you recognize that they are good at, they should be able to go to the next level, right? That is how they will stay with you. They will come to you for guidance. They will ask you for advice. Otherwise, they will go their own way only. Now, the system that I have here is, I have a system which is called as Leadership Growth Blueprint. Here I teach actually mindset. What should be the mindset? It is attitude, action, habit, and perception. Then speak the value, stack up the value, whatever value one has. Everybody will not have the same kind of expertise. The technicians that you have hired, they might be of different expertise level. Do you agree to that? Now,
Yes, yes.
all of them
Initially,
will.
they are very good, and after a long time, or 2 or 3 months, they came to know the company organization,
Hmm,
and they are not regularly motivated. Initially, they are very good motivated. After joining and learning something,
hmm.
they get some gossip about the company, and they are confusing themselves. Actually, they are not
Who?
giving the management.
Acha, who is gossiping about the company with them?
The old employees.
Acha, old employees, right? So,
Yes,
what is the botheration of the old employees? What is that that they're bothered about?
they bother about there is no any growth like that.
Yeah,
Growth or they have another thing is uh, that the incentive or salary we could not hike like that.
okay,
Actually,
okay.
when we recruiting, we tell them it's a training for 3 months or 6 months like that.
Hmm.
After that only we can able to revision like that. But these people are confusing with old employee statements.
So so from time to time, you have to organize some kind of training program, no? Some grievance redressal,
Okay.
right? Because you know that these old employees are no gossiping with the new employees. You know very well.
Even that left company, the already old that ex-employee is also communicating with them, and they are spoiling the complete environment of the company.
So any old employee actually does that. 90% of the old employee, they do not speak well about the earlier company. Do you agree with me on that?
Yes, yes.
So if that is so, then should have a system in place wherein every 15 days or say in 1 month, you should be talking to these people, somebody from your side. If not you, then somebody from your side should be talking to them that this is your,
Yeah,
this is,
that's why earlier I planned, I recruited one HR. He has taken all these things,
hmm,
but he is not that much efficient guy. He can't able to handle the people, and he is from some other experience. He can't able to cope up with our these service departments.
hmm,
That almost 1 year I was firefighting with them, and I please do all these things, and even training also is not, even HR itself not accepting to learn at least 1 or 2 hours to learning.
hmm. So why did
The
you recruit
problem is
that?
also already,
Why did you recruit such an HR?
yeah, that's actually since I have been attending on a MSME program.
Hmm,
They told me that after recruiting HR, he can take all the take care of all these things,
hmm,
creating SOPs or admin things.
hmm.
But uh, the total scenario went opposite to me only.
Okay. So, Girisa, can I suggest you something? Because you need all these SOP, HR manual, and training program, then perfect this performance tracker, all those things. Can
Yeah,
I
since
can I
our
suggest you
12 years
something?
old company, and right now we are also planning to go for franchise in a company.
Hmm.
So before franchising, and there are so many things has to the system oriented I have to create.
So what you can do is you recruit a person and put him under my training, right?
Okay.
So
Mm,
that I can discuss with you and guide him to do this SOP kind of thing, right?
mm,
So
mm.
if you go for some the market SOP and other things, it will take a lot of your time as well,
That
your energy as well.
market SOP will not match to me actually. I
That
have to
is what
create
that
our
is what that is what
own
I'm saying.
SIPs.
That
Yes.
is what I'm saying. So if you send that person to my training, then I
Mm,
can help you with that.
mm.
Would you be open to spend
Yeah,
something for
already I have
that
recruited
training?
one. Already we
Okay.
have one two admin lady staff actually. They
So whoever you appreciate, whoever you have some respect, and whoever you think is a person who is abiding by the rule, and whoever is, uh, according to you, is a person, dependable person, you just assign that person to my training so that I can help you with, right?
mm,
Huh.
sure,
So,
sure. Yes.
so, uh, let me tell you what all I do. That is because I come from an HR background. I have been the HR head of my previous organization, you know,
Mm,
and I have mentored 18,000 professionals so far, and I have created incentive structure for 40 kinds of
mm,
employee system, you know.
mm,
In my earlier organization where there were projects, right? So 40
mm,
kinds of projects were there and 40 kinds of employee recruitment was happening. 40
mm,
kinds of trainings were there and 40 kinds of incentive structure has to be there. Suppose in your case, if I take your example, this water purifier thing, this is very different from renewable energy thing, right? So when you are giving some incentive, the indicators with which you will calculate the incentive, it will be very different, right? And whatever you are training you are giving for water RO, you are giving something else for renewable energy thing. Agreed?
Mm.
Huh.
Yeah,
So
it's totally opposite from water treatment.
so these are two kinds of systems that you have, and
Mm.
so the incentive structures have to be very different. In
Mm.
addition to that, when you are thinking about growing your organization step by step, then you have to have those systems also in place. And once you have those systems, you don't think that these are the ultimate systems that require also to go next level. You agree with that? So,
Sure.
uh,
Yes.
so, so once you have that, it is very easy with somebody. You don't have to hire a high paying person. So whoever has a very high salary, you need somebody very trustworthy, right? If you have those systems. So these are the things that you have. Then in resourceful influencing, I actually teach 3 secrets, because your problem is very different from the first time managers face, because I'm talking to an entrepreneur, not a first time manager. So that is why I'm modifying whatever I have in my presentation. I'm only telling you that when you have this uh, resourceful influence, you expecting resourceful influence from somebody, then that person has to have 3 aspects in mind. One is his mindset, the second is his tool set, and third is his skill set, right? And in the mindset thing, this person has to be able to do some self analysis, then how he responds, and how he actually presents himself to the world. That is how he manages. And there are like hundreds of training material that I can give to each of this. It is based on the person, no? Every person is very different. So whatever suits to one person may not suit to another person. So, but there is a generic training and very specific training also. So, when you are having one HR system, say 5 people you have, 5 technicians you have, 5 people are very different from each other. Some managerial aspect you might be expecting from them, but again, because they come from different background, they are from different educational background, the same thing will be very different for each of them, right? And the response pattern also will be very different. Somebody, one of them might be very soft, but he might not be expressing much, but he'll be thinking too much, too negative. Somebody else will be saying very loudly something to you, you might not be liking, but he doesn't retain anything in the heart. He is not thinking against you afterwards. Somebody else will be a combination of this. You agree with me? So these
Yeah,
are,
just sorry for the interruption. The only thing is HR general. He can look after recruitment, creating SOPs, some basic accounts, and also
those.
company sales, marketing, like that. He has to take care of all these things.
So what I will suggest to you is just make a list of things that you want in your organization, and then
Am I
let
correct? HR general can look after all these things. Is it correct?
it is an administrative point of view. It is not HR actually, Giri.
Okay.
Why not HR? Because HR is the person who will be concerned about this person's training, salary, all the compensation, and training.
20% only I need a HR guy. Me remaining 80% they have to work for other things.
So HR and admin, one person can be there who has specialized in this thing, but one can be trained, na? One HR person, if you have recruited one HR person, then that person can be trained in admin, no issue,
Yeah,
right?
earlier I have given total accounts also. Almost she collapsed like anything.
No, accounts you cannot give to this HR or admin person. For accounts, you
Mm.
have to hire another accounts manager,
Mm.
right? So, and
Right
if
now
you,
it's not feasible for my company to recruit different peoples actually.
so that is why I want you to be here so that I can train you how to streamline all these processes in your company.
Mm.
What I suggest to you is you recruit one person who is very dependable, right? So that that person can, preferably a lady will be a dependable person. You agree with me there?
Yes, yes.
So that lady has to be engaged with the HR and admin thing so much so as that she will prevent this gossiping wala thing, right? She will prevent this gossiping. She will talk to these people on regular basis. But
Right now we have two peoples actually, lady staff.
so why don't you send them to my training and invest on them so that I can handle them to create these SOPs and
Mm.
the basic accounts thing, whatever you are saying, and whatever.
Mm.
You just list out those requirements so that I can
Mm.
train these two people.
Mm. You are from which area?
I am in Delhi, but I will do online only.
Yeah, then just I am asking where are you operating?
So I am at Delhi, and
Yeah.
what I can do is, so
Mm.
in my evening classes I can tell them to prepare
Mm.
this way, that way, then they can prepare, right?
Mm.
Yes,
You know about the carrier and KPIs?
yes, that is what I am teaching another person also.
Okay.
So you list out what all you require, right?
Yeah, each and
And
everything I can able to micro level of my company. Only thing is our people has to follow. Actually, every day I am taking almost half an hour, 1 hour, the planner and review meeting and weekly meeting. The only thing is challenges these people are not regularly following. They are not understanding the system only works like that. I every time
so
I
there is
tell
a
the system.
distance. So
Yeah.
there is a distance, na Girisa. So what I am suggesting to you is, that is why I am suggesting to you is, one person has to be there who will regularly talk to these people. You don't have to do that yourself, right?
So because when I am connecting with them and I am trying to connecting, but they are also connected, but there is no consistency. Again, totally my work also totally disturbed. I can't able to go and see market people or sales or service like that. Total my time is wholly consumed here.
So let us what we can do is, we let me first train these people, create all those documents, right? And then secondly, what we can do is the consistency thing. There will be a mindset issue. Then we can train those people also. I can train these two people how to conduct all those trainings and all. Is that okay?
Sure, sure.
Yeah. So in resilience thing, that is the second thing. See, there are three aspects to everybody's life. One is how to manage yourself, how to manage people, and how to manage time. Time means what will be your legacy, right? Let me stop sharing. Let me talk to you. So how you manage yourself means, if your values are not consistent, no, you everybody has a dream, whether that person tells you or not, whether that person is able to express or not. Everybody has a dream for a better future, right? So when you agree with that, right?
Yes.
So whether it is me, whether it is you, whether it is your employees, they have that. Now, not many people, you will be surprised to know that 90% of people, they don't know how to have a better future. What they do is they will indulge in negative things, gossiping and complaining about the boss, complaining about the organizer, because that is easy to do. Improving oneself is difficult to do. You agree with me here?
Yeah. Last 1 year, I am struggling to almost 3, 4 teams I have newly developed. But even one employee, the old employee, is spoiling and each and everything
Yes.
because I am not able to guide them and 100% train them because the service people, at least I have to depend on old people. When I am sending the other people with him,
Mm.
definitely after 1 or 2 days, they are demotivated.
Yeah. So that is where I want you to play very strategically. You have to you have to hire one lady. A lady who will be more dependable, a lady who you can trust, right? And then she also needs to be trained on how to handle all these people. There will be somebody will tell something, and this way. And also you need to design how the growth path for them. You have to be very transparent with them. Not very transparent, like say everything you have to share with them. Not that. We can formulate one HR manual also. With that, you can tell them that this is the growth path that one can have, provided these performance levels are met, right? So that is what you can do. And we can also do that. And this resilience thing that you are saying, they're not very consistent. That is 90% of people in this world, they're inconsistent. Why? Why? Because suppose they try something, it doesn't succeed. So for the first time, if you are trying, it will not be successful, right? Second time also you try, not happening. Third time also you try, then people will give up. Only 2-3% of this world population, they keep on trying till they succeed, you know. So that is there is the basic thing, basic problem with people, which is why they give up. And they, if they are not having another job, then they will complain, they will not be no accountable. They know that you will be looking for them because there is some work pending, and you might be waiting for them to connect and get some updates, or say you might be looking for giving them some task for tomorrow, or for say something, but they will not be available, you know, because you have hired them, you have spent your money, you have spent your time, energy in recruiting them, training whatever way might be. All that takes effort and time. That is why they will play with you if they are not motivated. So that is very easy to do. That is why they are doing. And they know that easily you cannot fire them, right? You cannot fire them unless you recruit somebody else, right? So recruiting another person means, again, you have to spend some time and some energy and everything. So this is the no problem. This will go on and on. But once you have these processes in place, you can have a tracker. They can also see that they are improving in this organization, they are growing in this organization. That sense of organization must be there. Unless you do that, their brains will be empty, and somebody else, whoever is playing foul with your system, that person will come in and fill up that gap, that vacuum in their heads with some negativity. if your brain is brain is full with positivity, then there is no place for negativity. But if it is empty, then it will easily take on negativity, right? I understand your problem. I understand what situation happens at ground, but there is a way how to counter it also, right? So uh, that is what I can say. So ask another question if you have something.
Yeah, the first step is always big step like that. The first step, if it is can be resolved, I think everything will be taken care of.
So what according to you is the first step?
Yeah, their mindset and
See, Girisab, please allow me to tell this, that before you bother about their mindset, let us take care of our own mindset, our own systems. Why I am saying this is, you are only saying that you have to have one SOP, you have to have some manual, right? All these things have to be there in an organization for that
mm,
organization to look authentic, you know.
yes,
So first of all, let us design all this. These systems need to be established, and these people should
the
know.
roles and responsibility we have to set first.
Rules are that is there in the HR manual, no? In the
Mm,
HR manual, what all is there? There is a growth path, how you have designed for every, what all designation will be there, what will be their designation when they are promoted, what will be the role and responsibility at each step, what are the KRA and KPI for every designation, and how would you monitor that, and what how you can monitor that on daily basis in some way or other with simple Excel sheets also. Or if you are not micromanaging, then what are the broad indicators that you have, what are the no achievements they achieve in a month, that also you need to clearly spell out. You have to tell them that in a month you need to do this and this and this big one, to achieve those big three things or two things or one thing, whatever you are saying. For that, everyday effort is required, right? It doesn't happen suddenly one day. So every day, what are those steps they need to take? And every day, not every day, in a month, say suppose they, based on whatever designation they are, say 10% of time they should be devoting to self improvement also. They should be reading something or they should be learning something. And who will teach them that? You. So whether your time is there for that training or not, you need to see that. So you should make yourself available for their growth also. You should, everybody should know that you are giving them time to make them better at their work. So that is a great kind of obligation that they will have. No matter how much rules, regulations you make, but if you are thinking, they should know that you are thinking about their growth also. That will make them mobilize to you. Not many
yeah, the
people do
win-win
that, right?
situation, the win-win situation we can create.
Yes, of course. So whether you have time for that, because you are saying that you have so many things to do, and I understand that it will not leave you any time at all. Your family might be family time also might be very less right now. So how would you figure out that time for them? You also have to have a time planning sheet for yourself, and you have to identify what all you need to do in a month broadly, then allocate time for that every day. All that also needed to be done at your level too, right? So that people only need to understand one thing only. Your employees need to understand just one thing to counter those old employees and everybody, that you are available for them, for their betterment, and you will help them at all point of every point of time if they are working for you. Once somebody becomes your worker, that person will should know that you are the person who is going to be their friend for life. And it doesn't take much, just your inclination, your understanding about their problem. You might not have that kind of time to understand their problem, but you can have somebody who can understand that. And that person, as I am suggesting, that person needs to be closely associated with me, so that I can guide that person for all this kind of decision making, right?
Yes, yes.
So let us do that. Any other question? Anything that is coming to your mind? Uh, any kind of question?
The only thing is actually there may be multitasking. People will tell that multitasking will not get work. But as per my experience, with the 25 years of experience, I am doing all these things, water, energy. This is five element concept I have started.
Hmm.
Uh, Earlier, I started with the water treatment. Under 12 years, I scaled my company.
Hmm.
2,500 happy and delightful customer. After COVID, the entire scenario has been changed. The people perspective and the purchasing thing. Earlier, we have our existing customer. They have given 80% of the business.
Hmm.
But after COVID, the system has drastically changed because of the mindset of the peoples, and some of the old employees also went. And then the energy concept also, I parallelly I learned almost 7 years. I have not just started that company.
Hmm.
That 7 years experience helped me, but I am not the individual person. There is one another co-founder. He is almost 13 years experience complete in electrical field. Actually,
Okay.
we have
Okay.
started energy. So
Hmm.
what energy like that? Since I am also corporate trainer in 2019, I finished corporate trainer. But
Hmm.
my aim is to create an awareness about water management for the people.
Hmm.
So then after COVID, almost I am attending so many Zoom meetings, and I am also in 5 AM club. At that time, I completed my ultimate master plan. Casually, I did how to create five vertical like basic five elements. So
Hmm.
element concept has come like that. Air, water, that land concept, earth, space, like that. I am connecting with the vertical.
Hmm.
Sometimes it may be the training to the awareness of the people, which is our body and universe, connecting five elements. For an
Hmm.
entrepreneur, we can connect with them business also.
Hmm.
This is the thing passionately I am doing, and I am also learning with the Panchabuddha concept, still deeper and deeper.
Hmm.
But I am very sound in water treatment, and I know I can able to speak about water management.
Hmm.
So already I told now, because that so many things has been going on. So every vertical should have a different leaders. Since I am also in a passion of creating 1,000+ entrepreneurs.
Hmm.
So first virtue thing is the water management. The water treatment company should be scale up.
Hmm.
One by one, I want to create vertical
Okay.
sharp thing, but there are so many things to speak. I think right now I am in my father-in-law's place. There is heavy sound. I don't know how you are connecting to me. Next time we definitely will have some deep discussion on that.
So Giri Saab, what I can suggest to you is, because you have such a big vision, you need to collaborate. right? So collaborate with people who are working in. You already have collaborated with renewable energy kind of thing. So likewise, with like-minded people, you need to collaborate. You have to find out them. They might be doing something in their space, but you have like say we need to figure out how to collaborate so that everything gets connected because I understand that it is holistic, but you cannot do everything all by yourself. Multitasking, yes, but water purification itself is a big kind of subject. Now, if you are going to the other space like say air, land, and whatever, no fire, all those space, then you will be too disintegrated. You understand that it is too big, too huge a subject. So you need to collaborate with other people and do the best in which you are the best, right? So, of course, I understand that it will take time, but once you have that clarity in your mind that this is the process with which you have to follow your dream, then it will be easier for you to do whatever you are good at and then also guide other people to do their best in their areas and then integrate all those to achieve your dream, whatever your dream is. It's a huge genuine dream, and I know it is the need of the hour for our earth. So yes, it is definitely a big goal. But yes, the scale up thing is what you are bothered now. So slowly it will be done. No worries about that. But again, this is where the challenge is, right? Connecting connecting the right dots and doing whatever is required, the most required, right? And yes, to progress step by step. You agree with me, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
because the connecting the Mother Earth, even the COVID has taught us how to create, how to be in immunity in our body.
Mm.
So every dissection or whatever the thing giving us an experience.
Yes.
Even that Varda Puyal in Tamil Nadu, how to which plant has to be that country trees which has
Mm.
deep roots like that. Every even a tsunami is teaching us global warming. So
Mm.
definitely every dissection teaching us uh, how to handle our environment. It's a
Mm.
very
Yes.
aspect. Even right now, we are talking about air purifiers because some of the cities have been warned because of the air quality index.
Yes. Yes.
So, because before that, we have to go for working of 80% on prevention is better than cure, and 20% is the expect the unexpected.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So, like that is in water management. First, the zero water days come in South Africa, Cape Town. They
Mm.
warned almost 13, 11 global cities. In Bangalore also has been warned.
Yeah.
So, like that. Uh, Before that, we have to create an awareness how to use the water, the energy also, that renewable energy. There is no carbon footprint in solar renewable energy. Still, we have to go for more. So, like that, air and space also, the intuition, our wisdom has to be open. We have knowledge, skill, but there
Mm.
is no wisdom. So, like that,
Yes.
every vertical is having its own features.
Yeah.
Uh, every people, there are so many peoples. We can connect the specialist.
Yeah.
The only thing, the message has to go the people, and it has to be implemented. So, knowledge is always 1%, 99% is implementation.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think I taken much time. And, We'll
Yeah,
connect later.
yeah. Sure. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.